Okay, and we live. We here back with another episode of Off the Bench Podcast. And if you new tuning in to the channel, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. This is your co-host O,
And I'm your co-host Dion.
and we're here with another one. We just gonna jump right into it. Really ain't that much to talk about on this episode. Games 3 and 4 of the NBA Finals have been played since the last time uh, we recorded and got an episode out to you guys, and we will be discussing that. But before we get to that, probably have been a little things going on in the league, such as Chris Paul, the Phoenix Suns. Been reports that they've been considering about waiving him, or he has been waived by the team. I'm trying to get your thoughts on that. How you feel about Chris Paul, and if this is to be true and he's to let go, where could you see Chris Paul going in the direction that the Phoenix Suns can go in terms of, what I'm saying, with that?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I really don't care about Chris Paul, him getting waived. I mean, it's warranted. He's old, 38, 36 years old. He declined for the last 3, 4 years, and it's an evident decline that you definitely gonna see in Chris Paul. Just who he is at this point, how we seen with a lot of great players that grow old. He can't keep up no more. And I feel like the Phoenix Suns, Matt Ishbia, he realized that Matt Ishbia came in, he getting some stuff done. I really don't hate this move either. If it is true that they are waiving Chris Paul, I really, like I said, I don't care because I'm not a Suns fan or a Chris Paul supporter. So seeing him get waived, it ain't like it's got a generational pull. Like, damn, why they doing
Yeah,
him
you
like
ain't got
that?
no wear and tear in your heart.
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lose no sleep on Chris Paul getting waived, But Chris Paul, he's a decent NBA player at this point in his career, and I just feel like the Phoenix Suns, I think they are making the right move with waiving him. I've seen that they can negotiate some trade opportunities for him, reconstruct his deal a little bit on some football shit, or they waive a player, bring him back on a better contract to make it more money for in the future and stuff. So he may be doing that because didn't Matt Ishbia play for Michigan State?
Yeah. Well, no, I think he played and also was on the coaching staff with Tom Izzo.
Yeah, I think he did. But I do remember seeing him in the Michigan State jersey. Matt Ishbia, he know what he's doing over there. Since his first week, he brought Kevin Durant in here. His first year he
First
fired.
day.
Yeah, first day. Yeah, first 24 hours he brought Kevin Durant in. First year under his belt, he fired the coach. I could definitely see him waving Chris Paul to extend this process of with Devin Booker and with Kevin Durant and get the most out of the team. Now for Chris Paul, on the other hand, where can he go and where he can be valuable and can contribute to a team? I feel like it's a decent amount of teams that Chris Paul can go to. I think he could go to any of the LA team, Clippers or the Lakers, and be a helpful piece to both of those organizations. Being just a
So if he was to go to the Clippers, so that means Russ not there, right?
yeah,
Okay.
but I think he feels both teams perfectly with what they need, a playmaking guy who can just get people easy shots and control the tempo. Not saying he can't do that in Phoenix, but I just think his time in Phoenix ran its course. I just think it's time to get a. I think and I see what Matt Ishbia is doing over there. He's trying to trying to start fresh, but he got building block pieces that it's not like a full rebuild. It's really like a retool. Just get rid of a piece, get a piece back, and we right there to the championship contention. Because like I said, the last few years, Chris Paul, we've been seeing a lot of stinkers, especially with his Suns team in the finals. They had their little finals run, but after that, Chris Paul, and I think that was the last year Chris Paul was good. The year after that, got embarrassed in Game 7 at home against Luka Doncic in the Mavericks, where they shouldn't even been 7 games, but they got upset at the end. And then this season, Chris Paul, we see all the time, is always injured, and that's not only going to heighten now that he's growing older. So I like this. I like this move. If I'm the Phoenix Suns, we can definitely build off that. You've been raving about Campaign should be getting more minutes, and I feel like Campaign learned a decent amount from Chris Paul. He played behind a lot of great quarterbacks, point guards in the NBA. Russell Westbrook in his prime, he was
Oh
his
yeah.
hype man. Chris Paul, he worked with Chris Paul and see how to manipulate the game as a
When he
point
also
guard.
there when Shea was there.
I don't, nah, that's when
Uh,
he was like bouncing around and stuff. But Campaign probably not the starting point guard, But I can definitely see him taking an elevated role next year now that Chris Paul is gone, and you maybe can bring in somebody else who can help this team.
That's why I finna. Who would you like to see the Suns replace as Chris Paul at that point guard position? I think Fred VanVleet not a out of question type of target.
It just I don't. It would just have to depend on what the Raptors or what the other teams, what their situation is. Like with the Raptors, if Fred don't want to come back, if he say I want to go to the Phoenix Suns, they gonna you know what I'm saying. They'll probably take on the Chris Paul. Do y'all got any picks y'all can throw to the Toronto Raptors? Because they gonna be scavenging at the mouth of those.
I don't think I probably got. I gotta do my research, but
Okay. if they got a pick or two to throw to the Toronto Raptors, it ain't like Fred VanVleet, this top caliber player that's gonna require 3-4 first round picks. You get a few picks. Chris Paul with the contract to match a little bit for Fred VanVleet. I like that for the Phoenix Suns.
I got another. See this one. This name not gonna pop out to the casual basketball eye, but people us you know the game and study the game.
Mm-hmm.
What about Monte Morris
for Washington Wizards?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's funny. I was just talking about him to myself the other day. I'm gonna bring him back up later, but I think Monte Morris can be a decent point guard to a team that got stars already. That's already like we got the cementing guys. Like with the Nuggets, he had Jokic, and Jokic just make everybody look better. So Monte Morris looked good in this role because he had a superstar there with him already,
and he played a bigger role.
Yeah, and we just see with the Washington Wizards. I mean, they really don't have nothing. They're not playing for that. So I mean, you really can't see his full value. But I think that would be a decent point guard to have because he is like a little Chris Paul. He barely gonna turn the ball over. He shoot the ball from mid range and from three well. He a great facilitator. He's not that bad defender. I like Monte Morris. I definitely was high on him.
A good basketball player.
Yeah, before he left the Denver Nuggets the first time around. I definitely like Monte Morris. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'd rather have Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, I would definitely. That would definitely be the first option. But I'm saying like
if that
couldn't fall through, if that's not achievable. I think Monte Morris is more on the table.
I think that's easier too.
You know what I'm saying? More along the lines of what our starting point guard. What I'm trying to get at, like I said, Mike Conley, Monte Morris, Fred VanVleet. I don't think you really need to go and look at rumors around James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Dame. I think we just need to leave that alone. It go a different direction. Just also, what you think? Kyle Kuzma will be obtainable?
I don't think so. Reason just because he's young and his contract way bigger than Fred VanVleet. That's on because Fred VanVleet I think is a better player, but it's just Kuzma with his contract being so high. And then with him being so
a
young,
rare build,
being so young, it's kind of hard to trade for him because you got to have that money to match. But you got to also remember this dude is like 23, 24, so
he a free agent.
He is this upcoming. He probably gonna want like 20, 25.
Man, it's big.
You think he gonna give him that bread?
Cool. Come on. Frankie V he won a ring with him.
Frankie V.
He won. Hey, Frank Vogel was the coach with Kyle Kuzma.
Sure right.
He won a ring with him. Hey,
so you think Kyle Kuzma gonna come to the Phoenix Suns for Matt Ishbia gonna give him the big bucks?
Cause how much you think Kyle Kuzma his demand is? Probably what 2025 over what 4 years?
Yeah, gotta be 4 at the max.
4 years, 20 about we give him like 18, 4 years.
But he ain't doing that. But this nigga Kuzma was just getting paid. He was just getting paid.
But sometimes you gotta take a little if you want to win. Maybe you gonna get a higher deal, but not to the he gonna do to the Washington Wizards. He can go back to the Washington Wizards, put up what I'm saying, empty calories all day, and make a bag.
You don't think Kuz want to do that,
man?
You don't think Kuz want to do that?
Man, I hope not.
He was only making 13 this last contract.
Yeah. So I'm saying about 18.
But he got way better though from that last one. From that, that was 4 years ago.
So you think he $7 million better?
I think Kuz got way better. I definitely
he did get way
4
better.
years ago.
You know what I'm saying he a 3-level scorer, and like I said, he a rare wing deal.
21, 7, and 4 from Kuz. That he got way better.
Dribble, facilitate, defend, rebound, can play multiple positions, 6'9", 6'10".
Shit, the reason I don't want y'all to have him, cause shit, we just lost Bob Myers to Nugent. He gonna give him some money, bro. So we gotta keep him on the table right now.
No, shit, man. Israel gonna give him that money, but
I don't see why team won't give him that money.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, hell yeah. But I just think since that new CBA, it's gonna be hard to do so. Like, it ain't gonna be many contending teams, that's gonna be wanting to pay Kuz that much. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like y'all got too much that y'all got to deal with to go sign a player like Kyle Kuzma. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Bucks, they can go out there and pay somebody like Kuzma as well.
They definitely can, yeah.
Not to get too sidetracked, but I also don't really give a fuck about the Chris Paul waving.
You don't?
I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say I don't care, but I'm like I'm all for it type shit. That's on the stance I'm taking. I'm all for it. Get them off our roster. Bring in a new body, fresher legs. Like you said, he really ain't even been really productive over these last couple years outside that 2021 run. And the only thing that's been carrying him, he had that last year against the Pelicans where he went perfect from the field. And they steady bring that up when they talk about Chris Paul and like the point guard. Like, bro, that was just one game, so I ain't really gonna take that with a grain of salt. Really, Chris Paul not effective enough to be a starting point guard for a championship team. It'll be different, we waive him, bring him back on like probably like a vet minimum, and bring him off the bench. That'd be cool, but we still gonna have to go out there and still get somebody like a Monte Morris or Fred VanVleet. I also seeing rumors around like Terry Rozier, but Terry Rozier, I think that would be a better piece if we want to acquire him to bring off our bench. Not to say he not a starter in this league, but I don't think he a starting point guard because he not a point guard. He a two guard, masquerading more like a combo, like a CJ McCollum. But Terry Rozier, if he was to go to a contending team, I think he would be best suited to be a 6-man role, kind of like a Jordan Clarkson. He can provide that spark, be that Bruce Brown that the Denver Nuggets got in Bruce Brown right now, who's capable of giving you 20 off the bench. Michael Brogdon, like the Boston Celtics, who can give you 20 off the bench. But
I got a few names right here. I just looked up top NBA point guard for 2022-2023 ranking all 30 starters. I just want to do a little like quick Chris Paul would you rather, because he is kind of high on this list. All right, so Chris Paul or Jrue Holiday?
Jrue Holiday.
Chris Paul or Darius Garland?
Darius Garland.
Chris Paul.
Jamal this for the next season for the Phoenix Suns, who I already have.
Or really just as a player. Really, yeah, whoever you look, yeah. That's basically really go hand in hand, though.
Okay,
Jamal Murray.
Marcus Smart.
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox, yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Jalen
Brunson.
Give me JB.
Kyle Lowry.
And that's where things kind of get tough because they are identical.
Because it's crazy. You know who the next name is? Mike Conley.
I'll take Mike Conley over him because I feel like Mike Conley I ain't gonna say more steady because Chris Paul is steady. I just think Mike Conley more reliable.
Yeah. Just a few more names. D'Angelo Russell.
Give me CP.
Okay. So this is probably where you going CP the rest of the way out. Ooh, maybe not.
D'Lo showed me who he is too many times. Far too many times.
Trey Jones.
Give me Trey Jones.
Okay.
He a solid basketball player. He gonna defend. He can knock down shots. He can run an offense. It's really what you just need for the Phoenix Suns, for the team that we got now.
At this point, yeah.
Don't turn the ball over. Who can play a two-way basketball and just knock down shots when opportunity present itself, and you can be a live ball threat. That's really all you need playing alongside Devin Booker and KD. You're gonna get open shots. Just about knocking them down and making the defense pay for what they give you.
And shit, Booker ain't never had no point guard. I ain't, not to make this just a strictly Suns thing, but this nigga Booker, they never gave him no team that was around him as good as this one. And he been in the league for what, 7-8 years.
Yeah,
and they were just fucking over on draft pick. These niggas had a top 5 pick for 5 years and was just fucking. Dragon Bender fucked it over. Marquise Chris fucked it. Josh Jackson, they were
That's what I'm
just
saying.
fucking
They never went and got him the pieces he
that
needed. But
need
that's what
that
I'm
he
saying.
needed.
But that's why I'm glad Matt Ishbia he coming in making an immediate change, coming in demanding uh orders. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Showing people that he running his shit his way. You know, he committed to winning now, and he showed that with going out within 24 hours of his signing, going out and getting a top 5 player in Kevin Durant, firing your Monty Williams. That's something that's that had to been done. I feel like it had to been done, even though Monty Williams is still a good coach, and
yeah.
Detroit Pistons, they got a good coach over there and got a bright future,
Just
a
ran his
bright
course.
you know what I'm saying, just ran his course. Uh, you see, they brought in Frank Vogel. You see where he
Yeah,
coming from because Matt Ishbia come from that Michigan State culture where they win, they play to compete, and they're a competitive team, hard nosed team, and I think like the direction that is where it's going.
definitely don't like. I mean, don't dislike you. I definitely. I'm a Suns fan. I'd be intrigued of what's going on over there.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, now basketball is almost over, man. Game 3, game 4.
2 more days until the last game of the NBA season, bro. That shit crazy to say.
Denver Nuggets is up 3-1 on the Miami Heat. Going back to Denver for game 5, and it looks like that's all that's gonna be wrote. Uh, I really want to start with game 3. I got a couple things that I want to highlight. Um, the Jamal Murray and the Jokic 2-man combo in that game, it was, lethal to see. They put on the virtuoso, and I know everybody was talking about how Jimmy was the Jamal Murray stopper and shutting him down in game 1 and game 2, kind of slowing him down. He had more shot attempts than shots. I mean, them points, all that, and they heard the noise. And what I like about the Denver Nuggets team and Mike Malone, then how he empower his players, trust his players, because the game plan was okay. Y'all, we hear the noise. The game plan was in game 3. Okay, we're gonna put our 2 best players against y'all 2 best players and put Jimmy in every single ball screen and make him defend. Since you say he this,
Literally what I
you know
said
what I'm
going
saying?
into this series. It's gonna be best on best, and keep going though, because you are preaching. Because I'm loving everything you're saying. Because hey,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
loving this.
And just say, oh, okay, go at him.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them, Jokic, he ended up with what 30 plus
30, 20.
20 in.
When he had 28, 20 and 9 with like 4 minutes left, I said, bro, this nigga finna get a 30, 20 and 10 triple double in the finals.
In the finals.
What the hell, bro? That's crazy. I was like, no
Then
way.
then his point guard followed that up with a 34,
10 and 10.
10 and 10, triple double of his own.
Crazy.
That just took the heart that they sold with
Mm-hmm.
that one. That just, like I said, a virtuoso, a master class performance from 2 of those guys. And I just think that was just too much for the Miami Heat uh,
To overcome.
to overcome, especially with the production they was getting from all the other guys, from like a Bruce Brown. He got like double digits. Even though another thing, a key adjustment that Mike Malone made was Christian Braun for
Brown disrespect my name.
Christian Brown. Sorry, no disrespect. I just didn't know your name, man.
CB.
CB. For Michael Porter Jr. Because Michael Porter Jr., who I said going into the series, who I thought was gonna be a X factor, determining if he was gonna make shots tonight. Haven't been able to get his shot falling. Still to this, it's been 4 games. Probably look like he just gonna be a boinker. And that's usually how it is. You always have somebody along the way that played good throughout, and as soon as they get to the biggest stage, they kind of disappear. And Michael Porter, he just getting the case of that right now. But yeah, taking him out because what he not give you on the offensive end and what he lacking on the defensive end, you go with somebody else like that. I just think that was just a smart decision, a good move.
Mm-hmm.
I think Spo definitely should have learned something from these 2 losses back to back. Like Max Strus, feel like he overplaying Max Strus. I feel like you should be playing more of Duncan Robinson, especially that was evident after game 3. Duncan Robinson from these last 5, 6, 7 games, even carry on to that Boston series, have been a better catch and shoot, a better a live ball threat. He's been able to play off the catch, taking people off the dribble, and he just been playing with more confidence. And I just think
Definitely.
Max Strus haven't been playing with the confidence he been playing the first eight, 7 to 8 games of the playoffs, and have he did the last couple games of the playoffs. And I just think Spo been so hell bent, and that's kind of what's been hurting them too on the offensive end. Why they be a little bit stagnant. They'll be going on a run, and they'll give it to Max Strus to kind of put them over the top. And I think it was in game 3, he missed like 3 shots in a row. He missed 2 of them, and airball like on the last one. So that just got kind of show the series, and I just think Spo need to make that hard adjustment. I also think Highsmith need to be
Mm-hmm.
seeing some PT. That's another big body out there when you like for Aaron Gordon cases like that. But before I get to just over rambling and stuff, 'cause I do have a lot to say, a lot of things that I want to pick out. I want to get your thoughts and takes on it before I just dispute everything.
Oh yeah. This is lovely because coming into this series and shit really feel like the last month. I've been on this high horse about the Nuggets, loving Michael Malone. They since the first day of the playoffs, I said they've been hearing the noise. They heard all the noise about Jamal and MPJ coming back, and Jokic not winning MVP. I know he don't care about it. I know he don't care about personal stats and accolades, but not winning it gave him personally an extra fuel because it's like, okay, he can add a regular season. I want to get he do this every game they win, do it to his daughter. He want that MVP. He want that
You want
Larry
that ring,
OB. He
yeah.
don't give a fuck about the regular season. No, he want the MVP. Jamal Murray, him coming back, I knew this was gonna be a great addition to this team, and I knew it was gonna hyphen every how good of a team and how good of a coach Michael Malone is, and this organization, the Denver Nuggets, are a grade A organization. Go back to Game 3, like you said, they had both of them triple doubles, 30-point triple doubles, crazy, and that was this Christian Brown game. They got two Browns on their team, one Braun, the other one Brown. CB, he had 15 point as a rookie in the NBA Finals. He don't play that often. He didn't even play last year. He's like that. Got meaningful minutes in the NBA Finals as a rookie and came in. He was really like one of the biggest reasons why they won outside of the 30-point triple double. He, what I'm saying, better than Michael Porter Jr. that day, which it's crazy to say that a rookie is than a player that been there, that been in the system and everything. But that's what you got good role players for. You go to Game 4, these are role games. Game 3 and Game 4, these are role games. Bruce Brown, he steps up in the fourth quarter.
In game
He
4.
scores 11 points out of his 21 in the fourth quarter of NBA Finals, while Nikola Jokic is sitting on the bench with 5 fouls while the Miami Heat was trying to come back. And some of the stop that Bruce Brown was making, I was just laughing because if you know me, and he definitely know, I before this
I
season,
been
but
knew BB can hoop, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I never fucked with Bruce Brown. I never fucked with Bruce Brown. I never, from what he did with the Brooklyn Nets, he sold them that game against the Bucks. But ever since then, he well, I ain't gonna even say ever since then, nigga. This playoff run, this year, this season, Bruce Brown has been a whole totally different person.
And that's another testament to how bad of Steve Nash, how bad of a coach Steve Nash is. Not to get sidetracked, but he had Bruce Brown playing the dunker spot.
Yeah, he said that's what Bruce Brown said. Teams didn't know. He said teams didn't know what position to play on. And Mike Malone said we got a position for you. We gonna find you a place to play on the court, which is the secondary point guard whenever Jamal Murray's not in, or even Jamal was in the fourth quarter, and it wasn't like Jamal, you create plays. Bruce, you gonna say you a ball screen, you get
Yeah,
downhill, and you
he
shoot the
just
floater.
being able to play on the wing more.
I love the evolution of his game. He definitely did improve a lot from
Gonna
those
make a lot
years.
of money this summer.
Definitely is. And Aaron Gordon, that's another guy that
Another X factor I said.
didn't even mention. Aaron Gordon has been playing out his damn mind. Last game, he had 26 points, led the team in scoring. And Aaron Gordon, he knocking down 3, 4 threes in the game. You might as well just pack your bags and just go back to the hotel. You're not winning that game. Aaron Gordon came out there, hit 3, 4 threes. He was dunking on people all night. He had a crazy oop catch to Jokic, and that team just played. That team is perfect for each other. They're not the deepest team. But I've been saying this for a while. They just look like the best team. And me going into this series, I knew I had them winning in 6. And the reason why I said 6 is I just thought, one of these two home games, the Heat would win. I didn't think they'd get swept at home. I feel like the Nuggets just going in was just way better because Jokic is obviously, and not even close, the best player on the court. And then where you got Jamal Murray, who obviously not the second best player on the court, but like outside of Jimmy is Jokic, Jimmy, and then is obviously Jamal Murray. And
In this
then
series, I ain't gonna lie, it's been Jokic and Jimmy. I mean Jokic and
yeah,
Jamal.
Jokic and Jamal, it definitely has me. And I just going into it, I expected Jimmy to play a little better. Bam actually has been playing good, which is crazy. It's just the first game he didn't get much from nobody. Jimmy didn't do nothing. 13 points. I think he had like 6 shot attempts. Second game Jimmy had like 24. Third game had like 28. But it's not the same how he was getting it in the 28 in the Buck series versus 28 in the Nugget series. 28 in the Buck series, it was like every point Jimmy Butler scored was like impactful.
Mm-hmm.
It was like either it's on us on the verge of a run or us putting the team away. And now it's just like Jimmy will score like a 5-0 run by himself, and then the Nuggets will just score. And everything he's doing or trying to do is just keep getting X'd out. And the Nuggets offense is just too potent. Cause they got Spoelstra. They got Spoelstra with that Mr. Krabs mean. He don't know what the fuck to do. He don't. And I wouldn't either. They zone who been killing niggas all year. Playoff killing niggas in the playoffs specifically, but all year been killing people. He had to stop running it.
It's just that he don't have the personnel.
I don't think nobody got the personnel though.
Yeah, that's why I say unless a team, unless we get cool, oh, bro, that's why I say. But you gonna have to need, you gotta need definitely gonna need a rim protector, and you need 2 6'9" wings on your to match up. That's the only way you'll be able to compete going forward if you want to be able to go toe to toe with the Denver Nuggets. Because you're gonna need a rim protector who's gonna be able to battle it out with your. Then you're gonna need somebody for AG. You know what I'm saying? So that's a 6'9" wing, and you're gonna need another 6'9" wing just to be a free safety or just to hold Michael Porter Jr. or something. Cause they exposing everybody who's smaller than, and it's evident in Miami Heat series. It's not so more much in the Timberwolves or the Sun series, but or the
So
Lakers
yeah, they've been playing against bigger teams
or the Lakers
all
series.
playoff
It's just
run.
more so this series right here. They just too small.
Yeah, they just better. Like this year, they just better than everybody. Because I was thinking about this last night. Cause like, bro, when they won, I'm like, bro, this is a 3-1 series, and they can most likely win at home in Game 5 and the season over with. They didn't have no series that even was questionable for Game 7. Every series they played in through this run, it was like convincingly they won.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the Heat, they convincingly beat the Bucks, convincingly beat the Knicks. But the Celtics, that wasn't convincing. That was Game 7, and Tatum got hurt, but they still handled business. The Nuggets, they ran through the Timberwolves. They got the Suns, they beat them in 6, and then they got to the Lakers and swept them into the finals, and they could win in 5. This just seemed like they were just the best team this postseason run. I know it's gonna be a lot of recency bias if they win.
That's I'm glad that's what I was gonna get into
I know it's gonna be a lot of it if they win.
because I just
Man,
Paul Pierce said Jamal
I
Murray.
saw that shit. I saw that.
I was like, bro, that's one thing.
I
It's like
thought my shit was wild.
that's like the biggest downfalls is like the playoffs because like people if a player don't make it to the playoffs or don't go as far as another team, the recency bias be crazy. Like just because you see
Cause you're
something
going off
happen,
what you
and
seeing
what you
now,
seeing
yeah.
now, like, but don't forget the total. That's why I say like regular season still do matter when you take into account of like a player for player and rankings and all that.
That was crazy though. I couldn't believe Paul. Well, I can't believe it's Paul Pierce. The
And
best top 8, top 5, top 5. If you would have said top 5, I would have retweeted and said you know some ball. Top 5, Jamal Murray, top 5 point guard. Is he playing like one at least?
Is he playing like one?
Is he with all the great point guards? I know he ain't. I know his play of
He right
recently.
out. Like I said, he right outside.
With how he playing right now,
Cause who gonna be better than?
I think what he's doing right now is better than De'Aaron Fox. I think so.
De'Aaron Fox was the number one option. You got if you take Yoke off that team, and if Yoke was playing like how Sabonis was, Sabonis was no. Don't need you got Sabonis was playing like trash.
But they even hyphen Jamal Murray. He doing it as the 2 option. That's the second best player. He ain't
With the floor more opened up.
not really.
Because like the offense not directed to you.
But
I mean the defense not
even you
directed to
said though
you.
they trying to take every team is playing game plan to try to take Jamal Murray out the game, so it's easier to play the Nuggets like that. That's why they put Jimmy on him. He just fucking them up. He the 2 option, and Jimmy Butler is holding him. And he's fucking Jimmy Butler up, who's a great defender.
So I got a question. So if Jokic went on the team and you just replace like Jokic,
This nigga going all these hypotheticals.
no, I'm just asking because that's what you got to take into account when you because
Not really.
De'Aaron Fox don't have the best player in the world on his team.
I understand that, but I still feel like Jamal Murray is playing better than him. Just they in different roles. I can't help their roles.
I mean, their numbers was still the same in different roles. That's what I'm saying. So I take a number one option where he was the clear cut, the guy, the reason when the reason why they had a chance to make it far and got to the position they at, and still had the numbers to show it up. Than somebody that's who have more help than I did, but he's still putting up, not taking nothing away.
Yeah, I know, but I see what you're saying. But I don't know. I feel like Jamal Murray, especially this playoff run. Like I said, regular season, he wasn't the best first year coming back from a playoff from a 2-year injury. So I knew he wasn't just gonna come out the gate firing. But shit, this
And he
playoff
also played more games too, so that's why too.
win this playoff run.
Yeah, because in totality, he haven't been better. That's why I'm saying regular season but you talking about recently.
Playoff. Yeah,
I'm saying he also played more games, so that's why.
You didn't hear me. I said, is he playing better now? Is he a top 5 point guard? Is he playing like one now? Like right now,
you can't do that, bro.
I'm asking you, like right now, this version of Jamal, is he playing top 5? Is he a top 5 point guard?
Like I said, he's still right outside. He probably 6
With
right
the way
now.
he's playing right now, you cannot. No way,
bro. Like Luka, Kyrie, Dame, Steph, De'Aaron Fox, bro.
Kyrie a point guard still?
Yeah,
Luka?
bro.
You playing with Luka?
Bro,
They both can't be point guards.
Bro,
they both not listed as point guard. No. You ain't gonna
guard.
give me the Mickey list. Nah, they both not point.
That ain't no Mickey list.
Bro, Kyrie and Luka can't both
if you look up Kyrie Irving, it say point guard.
All right, hold on.
It say PG by it. It don't say no slash.
I'm definitely fit to see Kyrie Irving position. All right, hold on. It do say point guard. So what?
I know it do.
What do Luka shit say? Point guard. That's not impossible.
No,
that ain't possible, bro.
How? You just seen it right there, Ian Shea.
So they on the same court. They both point guard.
So even regardless, even if he not better than De'Aaron Fox, is he playing better? Is he better than Shea?
Shit, yeah. I ain't gonna say yeah. They right there. You know what I'm saying? I think he's
playing
better
than
right.
Fox.
I think he right there. That's why I feel like he be top 5 though in the league. Cause Shea, I always been saying.
Once again, that just playoff Jamal. He probably just a playoff riser.
I don't think so though. I just think in the regular season, just his first, he was getting his feet under him, his legs under him. He ain't played basketball in 2 years. He was still hooping in the regular season too. I think he dropped 50 points and I think he only missed like 5 shots.
This season?
I think he did do that this season.
Man, look that up because I don't think he did. I don't think it was this season.
I think Jamal Murray did something like that.
No, I don't think he did that. They would be going way more crazy.
Who?
The media and all that. They're saying that they would have been the lead in them. I don't remember.
No, his season high is 41.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, hold on, bro.
That's 9 fucking points.
That's still, bro.
That's 3
that was his. And you said that was his season high this season.
I just saw the first video said 41 that had the most points on it.
That nigga was a career high. This nigga talking about he had 50 this season.
It don't really just show us. Oh yeah, season high is 41.
And when was it?
Against the Oh, it was February 4th versus who the fuck is that? Who guarding this nigga? The Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, gave him 41.
You this season?
Yeah, I just said that.
Uh,
I just said that.
nigga, you just said February 4th.
2023. That's this season. That's this
Uh,
year.
you didn't say 2023.
When else would he have played? When else did we have played, Otis?
Man,
This year, he been hurt 2 years.
shit, that's what I'm saying. But it's career high.
Oh, his career high is 50.
Uh,
Yeah, I know he dropped 50
so his
point
season
game.
high was 41.
Yeah, season is 40. Career high like 50 something. He definitely could be top 5, bro. Yeah, this the game I was talking about. Yeah, 50. He only missed 4 shots this game. Yeah, against the Cavs, fucking them up.
That was the bubble.
No, it
2020.
wasn't. 2021. No, this was the year. This year he got hurt.
Uh,
Just like a week before he got hurt. Yeah, Jamal Murray, man, put some respect on my guy, bro.
I got some respect for him.
You got some respect for him? I'm glad.
I got some respect for him, but
2020, especially All-Star.
But it's the way they 2-man game is. Cause they run more like a empty side drag, where they have wherever the 2-man action going, whatever the strong side 2-man action gonna take place at, the weak side corner gonna always be a overload corner where it be 2 people in the corner. Probably AG probably gonna be at that low block right there, and that 2-man action going on. If it's happening on the left wing, and right corner gonna have 2 people. AG probably gonna be right there where they overload the whole right side, or vice versa. And that's how that 2-man action is kind of lethal, because Jokic, he a big body sitting over screens right there, giving the option for Jamal Murray to turn that corner off that screen where he can get into his dribble pull up going right, dribble pull up going left, his floater actions, where he can go into the pick and pops with Yoke, that they're gonna have to trap if he get to turn in that corner like he been doing. I think that's why it's so lethal, because the space that they're operating on, where other 2-man actions, they'll have somebody still in that strong side action corner coming off those screens. But the way the Denver Nuggets run it, they empty out their whole side and just let them play, with their whole court, just basically playing 2-on-2 and shit. That's really why it's so lethal. To vice versa on the Miami Heat side, Bam, I feel like Bam, how he should be playing that 2-man screen on Jamal Murray is how Yoke was playing against Katie and Book on those ball screens. He should be playing up on the line. And I think I seen that Draymond was talking about it. He felt like Bam should be up on the line, which I agree with, because it gonna take away those little pocket passes. It's gonna take away him turning that corner, because Bam is more than capable of moving his feet laterally, stand up with Jamal, keep preventing him to turn that corner. And that's really what's been killing their defense whenever Jamal been able to turn that corner, because he been able to do whatever he want. He can get into that floater. He can go all the way around, get into his mid range. He can go into the one dribble pull up and go into the step back to the re screen, to the flip around, because you're gonna be chasing. And that's really where everything stems from. If you have him playing them up on the line, that's gonna make him push him out and make him travel further, make his job more harder. I just feel like Miami, they is overpowered, but there's some things where those couple in these last 2 games where they could have fixed up and played with more effort. They gave themselves a better chance. I feel like Game 4 was right there. It was winnable for them, because the first quarter definitely low scoring. It was a defensive orangey game. They was grinding out. One really too many made shots until like the second quarter. They started warming up, and they were really in reach. Kyle Lowry, he was hooping. Kevin Love was trying to do it. It was really just the vets. You didn't get much from Caleb Martin. You didn't get much from
That's why
any.
it's unfortunate that all these guys who was like looked at to be the X factors for him, none of them doing shit. None of them.
And now
Gabe Vincent, bruh, he pissed me off. This nigga didn't score. He had a 0-0-0-0 stat line at the half. Playing the whole, I thought he was hurt. I said, damn, did Gabe Vincent get hurt or something? Nigga played 13 minutes. You just ain't doing shit. He just not doing nothing. Caleb Martin, come like Stephen A said multiple times. Where are you at?
They got an APB out.
Max Strus,
He,
where are you?
ever since Game 5 of that Celtic series, Max Strus been point shaving.
Where is Max Strus at, bro? On the court, you can't make a three. You don't make threes no more, nigga.
He been. Now it's just the fact he be the threes he be shooting, like he just be shooting them just to be shooting them, like regardless, cause he know his job is out there to get him up, and if he feel like he not getting him up, he not doing what he's supposed to. So he'll just shoot a bunch of jacked up shots, which is the reason, the cause for his bad shooting and his messed up rhythm, which is ultimately throwing off his confidence. Max Strus is what you don't know, brother. You out there losing money. You taking money out your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all would have went home against the Celtics, you probably would have, you know what I'm saying? You probably would have been up about 13, 14 million.
How much you looking at now?
Shit, now ever since you still playing, you point shaving. They seen it happen in Game 6 when you let them with Derek White get that rebound and win that game. They seen what you did.
Bro, he said, bro, they even said they don't blame him for that. Spo even said that.
No. He getting that blame.
That nigga's, bro.
Bro, that was his man, bro.
Bro, but you gotta think. He was trying to close out, you know what I'm saying, for the pass, because, you know, he was holding the inbounder.
Bro, he should have been. Why are you even holding the inbounder? You should have been from the start trying to.
That's what he was doing.
No,
Derek White was taking the ball out,
yes,
so
I
he was
know.
trying to, you know, stop.
Bro, he over there. He
up.
just running.
And then
He tried to take away Tatum. Tatum all the way at half court. You want, bro? You no need
and
to.
then Marcus Smart came up.
Marcus Smart came up.
He jumped at him. He looked, turned. And he's like, ah, shit, he ain't behind me no more. Hauled ass to the rim. A little too late. He got a nice contest on it. It was just a little too late. Now I can't.
In Game 7, he didn't do.
I said I can't defend him. He
made those 4 threes, but that one shit.
Nah, I thought he was gonna come back this series, like have a good series.
I thought he was.
What was that? Game 2, he had 3 threes in the first quarter.
That's what I'm talking about. Then
yeah, like 3 to 4 threes in the first quarter. I said, oh, yeah, they won. I was like, yep, here come Max Strus, gonna get his money again because Caleb Martin had a good game.
Gotta get but now
0 points is fucking crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You were looking at probably about 13, 14 mil. Now you barely down to the base, to the generic, probably about 11, 12.
Probably finna get waived again.
Probably looking at about 10, 11, 12 mil again now. And Caleb Martin definitely took money out here.
He did. Hey, Caleb Martin.
I was talking about this nigga was finna get like 16 mil.
Caleb Martin was hooping in the Boston Celtics series, bro. That man, his fall off a cliff way higher than Max Strus. He made it a Pinnacle Mountain. That just jumped down as soon as he got to the finals, bro. Max Strus ain't never climbed that damn high. He wasn't putting up 25
points when averaging 19
doing step backs and shit. Right, he wasn't doing step backs. And this nigga Max Strus had one job. He was doing it decently. That nigga Caleb Martin was like playing well above his means. Like well above his means. That's why I was just like, when I was watching this,
he was getting busy.
Damn, because I've been watching Caleb for a minute. I'm just like, when the fuck was he able to do that? Like, that move he did on Al Horford, he dribbled for like 7 seconds, couldn't go nowhere. He pivot shot. I said, bro, when did he develop that? Who did he develop that with? That nigga Caleb Martin was putting in some work.
Putting in work, you know what I'm saying?
Duncan Robinson, he done got his name back though.
Yeah, he already got his bag.
But you know, he's coming in to the end of that contract. He trying to get another one. He ain't slick either. He ain't slick. He got like a year or two left. He trying to get 2-3 more years of that shit.
Cause it's probably pretty much inevitable now. Cause that they gonna lose the series. They don't got no LeBron James or no Kyrie Irving on Miami Heat. So who you still think Max Strus gonna come back to the Heat, or he'll gonna probably be on another team?
It depends, because I seen they linked with Dame. It's really, I feel like it all depends on what Dame doing.
Not to cut you off, but before we get to the offseason shit, I just feel like 2 years in a row was what Miami needed to get over the hump. It was Tyler Hero. Because I feel like in this series, he probably would have been key offense. He definitely would have been key offensively, giving that extra juice, an extra boost. I don't think Jimmy can be a one option, but it needs to be more of another punch. Like what he getting from his guys right now is good, but it would have been better if Tyler, because you probably would have been getting a solid 15 from Tyler.
You would think so. Tyler and Michael Porter probably like the same player. Michael Porter just 4 inches taller. Which, like, they gonna you expect them to give you something offensively, but you just know on defense, whatever they giving you offensively, they not giving it to you defensively. I feel like without Tyler, they definitely got better lineups defensively wise. Because Tyler was playing, I mean, him and Duncan would have to at some point be on the same court at the same time, and then that's food. That's food for damn near the whole team at that point. So I think they definitely need him. I don't
A
know
hard
because
time to
they
move away, going like you said.
it may
That
be
now you can
time.
get into the
I'm saying
Dame.
yeah, it may be time definitely to get rid of him because shit. Like I said, it's just all up to Dame because Dame he said Bam is his boy. He said one of his top destinations, Miami. All the signs are there. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm Pat Riley, matter of fact, I don't even know Pat Riley, but I know Pat Riley. Pat Riley wants some of them rings. He been a winner his whole career. He finna Tyler probably gonna give Gabe a little contract, give him a little signing trade. Tyler, Gabe.
Signing trade to us.
No, I'm talking about to Portland.
Oh, okay, okay.
This the Portland package, because we get Dame back. That's our point guard. So we still can keep Cal Lowry. So we got a backup. So we got Gay.
A vet point,
You
a
can
vet back up.
you can get Tyler off our hand. We can give you. I know they got like 2 picks. We give you. No, they're gonna give you 3 picks. I know they got 3 picks. This is Dame Lillard. We ain't trying to hold y'all Portland, but we trying to win. So we got 3 picks. You can get Tyler Hero. You can have Gabe Vincent, and then maybe Caleb Martin. Maybe. Just maybe. If y'all ain't like that first offer, we can maybe slide in. I really don't. If I'm Pat Riley, I know he's saying I don't want to.
Yeah,
If we have to,
I feel like that should be enough to get it done. Three first, Tyler and Gabe. That should be enough.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know because Rudy Gobert got like 5 picks.
Yeah, I think if Dame not gonna want to be there, so I think they're gonna stand by him, be loyal to him, and probably get like the KD deal.
Too good, but I don't, shit. That was a good ass deal though. I mean,
That was, and I think that would be a good idea for with Anthony Simon still over there. You got Shaden Sharp, Tyler Hero gonna be coming over there, Gabe Vincent. So you got a point guard where Anthony Simon can really just go off ball, and Gabe Vincent can be just a pure point.
they gonna be loaded with guards, bro. You know they getting scooped. It's just inevitable they getting scooped at 3. But that's why I also feel like they should trade Dame to the Heat. Shit, you got a point guard that's coming in. You already got a young one, Anthony, and shit. Really,
And all them
all
niggas
match
low
up.
key play the same.
It all match up if I'm the Portland Trailblazers. If you finally want to get rid of Dame, and I know it hurts their heart to do it, man, go send him to Miami. Send him to Miami. You can get something back. You got the number 3 pick.
I'd rather see him in BK.
Brooklyn.
He said that's one of his options too. Him, McHale, Cam
No,
Johnson.
I would love to see Bam in Miami. Them finally
You mean
get
Dame in Miami?
what I say?
Bam.
Yeah, Dame in Miami.
Bam already there.
I would love to see Dame with that defensive team, with Eric Spoelstra, with that culture, with his offensive.
They gonna be the LeBron James of the East. They going to the Eastern Conference Finals, damn near the finals every year.
They taking over the Bucks spot.
Nigga, you see what they did without Dame, bro? If they get Dame and don't lose, cause look, Tyler didn't play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they once again and Gabe Vincent, that's not a loss if you getting Dame. Mm-hmm. So 2 players and no 3 first round picks. They weren't playable in the series. We already beat the Bucks. So yeah,
they definitely gonna be walking over shit.
We just mollywalked. We just walked through the East without a Dame. We get a Dame added to this.
That's nasty. I need Don't go nowhere else. Please go to. I ain't even a Heat fan, but please go to the Miami Heat. That'd be. Jimmy will finally get his ring. Both of them will finally get their rings. Both of them. It just Dame, you gotta stop being so fucking loyal to the grind. Run away from it sometime, man.
Yeah. And before last thing that I say before we get out of here, even like I said, it's inevitable for the Miami Heat, but I don't want to for this recency bias or anything what's been going on to minimize this run that Jimmy Butler has put on. Been a masterclass of a historic playoff performance, taking out the number 1 seed, the title favorites. Everybody had the Bucks and going into the season, winning to NBA championship. Everybody had Giannis stamped head and shoulders of the best player in the world. He went out and cut off their head. They walked into the Madison Square Garden and handled did what they need to do. The reigning Eastern Conference champs, they took them out. They made it to the finals, and Jimmy was the main reason, forefront of that, the galvanizer of that team. And I definitely got to give my hats off to Jimmy for even coming this far, because nobody had him going this far, knowing that y'all was a play-in team. And, so I don't want to take nothing that Jimmy did from this playoff run, even though his finals haven't been the best. I'm not gonna take anything away from his historic run that he put on display. It's a high level basketball right there. And it was question. I would have had a good question for y'all if he would have been able to get it done. Um, who y'all think would have been better between him or Paul Pierce? I asked him. Had my brother that definitely would have been a topic that we would have had on this show. But that's really all I got to say.
Yeah, shout out to the Heat. They definitely put on for Miami 305. But I mean, sometimes you just run into somebody says the things you can't handle.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate. That's why I say it's unfortunate that they played so damn great in the Eastern Conference. Whole playoffs of the Eastern Conference, they played so great, all of them. Everybody who played without Tyler, without Victor Oladipo, it just looked like like you said, it's just inevitable. It's just inevitably over now because they playing a team that's just simply better talent wise. This is the first time we've seen talent finally like out. You know what I'm saying? Be outmatched from the Heat.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't never had the more talented roster that effort and all that extra like the intangibles got them over the hump. It just seemed like they're playing against a team that's also just like them. Well coached, well cultured, know how to play, know how to win, know they role. They just better. They just got more talent. So like I said, don't take shit away from Jimmy Butler. Really, I just think this really hyphens Jimmy Butler. Really, shit, bro. Nobody, bro. Before the playoffs start, nobody could tell me. Nobody could tell me. Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, when or where they played at in college. They can tell me when they got drafted or where they played in college. Now these dudes was getting household name, like people was talking like
Steven. Gonna make a lot of money.
Gonna make a lot of money because of this run that they just went on, which is like I said, warranted. First AFC or first play-in team to the finals.
I said definitely warranted.
Definitely warranted. Definitely deserve whatever is coming their way for the positive part. But yeah, it is over though. Denver Nuggets, they just the world champion Denver Nuggets. That never said that before, have we?
Yeah, now it's gonna be a first, and we already know the narratives and the discussion what's gonna be coming behind this.
I ain't gonna lie. The next week or two, next month gonna be nasty.
See, that's football season. Do you remember when I told you that Eddie was like, if Denver win the title, that's gonna be the most chaotic, like storyline.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna definitely get nasty on national television when they talking about sports. It's gonna be nasty.
It's already kind of been nasty. Like people just get not take away from nobody. You know what I'm saying? All these players are great, but people just go and get a few accolades and a title and just best center of all time. I see where they coming from with that, but
I don't. Best center.
That's what I'm saying.
Just say be the best player of the year. That's why I say let's say he the best player all time. Is crazy.
Just crazy. God, after one title, like kind of the same thing how they did with Giannis. Like Giannis he was a 2-time MVP, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Yes, you know what I'm saying. He got that ring. Yes, that's good. But I just don't feel like that one ring just put you on this pedestal, because outside of that 2021 ring, he had no playoff success ever. So
yeah, you can't. I don't put people on my all-time list higher for that type of stuff. But in the moment, for the time that they playing, you can say he the best now or best player now.
Yeah, now
that shit is disrespectful to all the other
people that played before. I was like, and that'd be crazy because it always be that type of shit that going on, right? Mm-hmm. Recency bias. Yeah. He had an all-time high. That's why I say, man, after what they play Monday, after Monday, that Tuesday morning, all the sports shows, gonna be some nasty work going on.
A lot
of nasty work going on, bro. And I'm not gonna be ready for it. I'm probably not even gonna tune into it. But y'all can definitely tune into Off the Bench podcast, because we're gonna give y'all some authentic basketball hoop talk, organic hoop talk. none of that false narrative, just elite, pure hoop talk. Just
Absolutely.
non-casual shit. All that fake shit to the side.
Mm-hmm.
But you got anything else?
Nah, that's pretty much it. Denver Nuggets finna be world champions, bro. That's pretty much it. Like that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote for the Heat.
Definitely, that's all she wrote, man. I can't believe that.
Can't either.
I can't believe that basketball season. It would just really kind of feel like it just started, bro. It was just September, just October. We were watching preseason because it's crazy. Because like we made a real commitment that we was gonna start this podcast up, take this podcast and stuff serious with the basketball and everything else, and we really was watch all 82 games up until the playoffs from first game, even the Detroit Pistons, watching games we didn't want to watch, but we still thugged it out and watched them.
Since they feel like it just started to you, I feel like it been a season.
Well, yeah, it feel like it have, but like it kind of just I don't know because like even we went to a game.
Mm-hmm.
We went to see the Denver Nuggets play at
Ball Arena.
yeah, Ball Arena against the Detroit Pistons. And I guess if you do feel like that, it was a long ago, but I just feel like the season, kind of moved kind of at a fast pace. Cause I just can't believe it's over. But
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But it definitely feel like it's been a full like
yeah,
season went. But it is crazy
because a lot
that
had happened.
yeah, it is crazy that we days from it from being over. I see what you're saying though.
Yes, and we're gonna have to be like 2.5 months. Cause well, for me, it's gonna probably be for us. It's gonna be like 2.5 months because we're gonna be in Vegas with the summer league. While that's going on, being around that basketball environment, these new guys, uh, new young up and coming, probably gonna be never know, might be watching the new superstars of the league. So that'll be taking place July 7th through the 17th. We'll be out there the 8th through the 12th. Y'all be on the lookout for that too. We got a lot more in store. Y'all keep tuning in. Keep comment, subscribe. And y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Off the Bench Podcast. That's the place to be. And thank y'all for tuning in. We out.